Unboxing the Elsa Peretti Tiffany & Co. recent addition to my wardrobe. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. My channel is called Sheila Sparkles. And today, guys, I've finally made the decision to get this beautiful, beautiful piece. Now, as you would have known, if you don't follow me on Instagram, then please do, but I've had like snippets of my trip to Tiffany & Co. So I live here in Melbourne, and there's two branches of Tiffany & Co. One is in a mall, and then the other one is in the city center. So I got both of these pieces from the city center. And yeah, there might be some hiccups here and there and a bit of story time, which I definitely will fill you in with the juicy bits. But I mean, I don't want to be negative Nancy, but it is what it is. So yes, so let's go first to the unboxing. So I was there few weeks ago, I think about 2 weeks ago, and I bought this out of a whim actually. Now this piece is actually tableware collection, and it is limited edition. So this is the first time I'm opening it after purchasing it for a while, because I wanna unbox it with you guys. Now let's have a look. I met a really nice SA. She was rather very lovely, and yeah, and then the rest is gonna be a storytelling kind of situation of what happened. But the first SA, let's just say her name is, I don't know, Rose. She was rather lovely. That's not her real name, but she was really, really nice. And I've got to try on the different, like the split ring, the bone cuff ring, in like both silver and gold. And she was very accommodating. So yeah, so when I told her like my size, which is, so at first I wanted to have this ring in my ring finger, because I was gonna wear this on my right hand. So I wanted it in the ring finger at first, but then when I tried on the piece, it wasn't the right size. So then, so I asked her if you could, order the size in, and she was very obliging. She was very nice, very kind, offered me, drinks and everything. Lovely, 10 out of 10. She was really, really nice. And then, yeah, and then I saw this piece while I was sitting down just sipping my I think I had like sparkling water, and then I saw it, and then I was like, oh my gosh, on display, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have this piece. And it is this espresso cup. So it is Chinaware or homeware section. And I got 4 pieces of these. They are rather good for like, when I have a coffee. Because sometimes when I drink coffee, I don't like too much milk. So I'd like an espresso. So an espresso. Why do I always say express? Espresso. So yes, I love it. Or with a bit of almond milk. And then, yeah, so I'll probably show you a clip of me drinking my coffee here. So yes, I absolutely love it, and some close up as well. So I've got 4 of them, and I'm gonna use one, but then they're gonna be, like decorative pieces, or maybe I'm gonna definitely put them in my. I love this ombre design, and I'm definitely on our new home. They would be, just it's just a gift from me to me. Recently bought a property here in Melbourne, Australia, and I am so, so, so happy. And I just wanted to commemorate that happiness in my life, a milestone of buying a property. So yes, so that's why I got this in all 4 espresso sizes. So love me, Tiffany & Co. Now it is not the usual. So they usually have like the Tiffany color, which is this type of like blue-green color, but then, or they even call this Tiffany blue, from all their what they call this, like bags where you buy certain pieces, like for example like what I have here. So yes, but I love this ombre, because me, I love me a unique piece. Does that make sense? Like I love something different. and an occasional piece rather than have the classic Tiffany blue color. So that is such a nice piece and quite unique. And I bet it was the only one in store. That's what she told me. So yeah, love me a novelty piece. So yeah, there you go. And now let's go to the jewelry. As you know, guys, if you haven't watched my latest luxury wish list, I will link it up above. But I did mention that I definitely want this piece. And I definitely want to expand on my fine jewelry collection. And no, this is not made out of gold. This is actually silver. But I don't know, I'm kind of like, I love Elsa Peretti, and I've just read a few articles from Vogue in like, like description of history wise of how Elsa Peretti became one of the fashion or the luxury designers for like being part of Tiffany, like the collaboration between Elsa Peretti and Tiffany. She is an Italian fashion model. She's an icon, guys. She died when she was 80, and she started making jewelry since she was like 14 and 15 years old. So, and I love like she just symbolizes like, Wonder Woman, like she's like girl power, like empowerment among us women. So yes, I just love her and how generous she is. She even has the foundation. When she died, all of her money went into that Elsa Peretti and Nando and Elsa Peretti Foundation, for those who are less fortunate in life and disadvantaged. And I can really, that hits me in the right spot because guys, I didn't come from a rich family, so I really really love how she was so generous and kind-hearted. And I love her pieces. They're very unique, they're very recognizable. That it's, if you like Elsa Peretti, and it actually, usually she expanded, I think she expanded, not too sure, but she made it at a good price point, like not only gold, but she like kind of like has also a lot of Elsa Peretti x Tiffany in silver pieces. And you know me, I am on a budget, guys, so I love me a silver piece as well. I think silver is very, how some people kind of mock, oh, it's just a silver piece, but I actually love mixing metals, and I love all the types of metals, and especially with silver, I gravitate towards silver. Like even as a kid, I used to have a lot of silver rings, and even up to now, and even before when I was still living in New Zealand, when we go hiking, or I go into this like small trinkets, like small boutique shops in like Wanaka or Queenstown, or some parts of New Zealand, I would buy like jewelry pieces. So even though they're not like high end or like from this heritage brands, I still have them, and I still some occasionally wear them. So yes, I love me some silver pieces. So yes, so let's move on. So yay! I'll show you some close up of the piece as well. But this is to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Elsa Peretti with Tiffany. And I believe it was, pretty sure it's like 1970s when Elsa Peretti, like was like in collaboration with Tiffany. And I love her pieces. They're very like, strong woman kind of vibes. Anyway, we have here, ta-da! Oh my gosh, it fell off. So yes, so this is the split ring in the size 5. And like first off, I wanted to put it in my ring finger, like so. But then I have decided, oh, that's actually not too bad. That's for my ring finger, but I have decided I am going, oh no, now looking at it now, I absolutely love it. But at first I wanted, so my love ring can go in there, and then I'm usually size 52, and this is a size 5, and it fits perfectly, the split, Elsa Peretti split ring fits perfectly in my middle finger. And I just love the way that looks like that. But also, like right now, it actually does fit there, but it's a bit on the looser side. Now, just to note, guys, the back of this ring is actually a bit open, so it is quite comfortable, but it is most comfortable for me on the middle finger. Like even if you looked at the online shopping for the Tiffany, the model wears it on the middle finger as well. And I think it is such a gorgeous piece. I love it. It's a statement piece, and I definitely would possibly wear it like so, because you know me, I love mixing metals. So I love that this ring is quite a statement piece. And you know, especially during winter when you're wearing bulk like jackets and you have like, you know, your ring is on show. So your fingers are on show, and I just love the way that ring looks. I think it's very edgy and it's a very unique piece as well. I absolutely am in love with it. Now I tried on the bone ring as well, but it just didn't wasn't the I still love the split ring. Now let's go to the story time because this piece is amazing. But the story time actually lies in this box, and don't let anyone tell you that they're just gonna put it in a carton box. It belongs to this luxurious type of box. Now, to just have a bit of story time, when I first got here, so I moved a year ago from New Zealand to here in Melbourne, Australia, and I had the most amazing time shopping at Tiffany a year ago at the Tiffany in one of the largest like malls here in Melbourne. And I have met the I was gonna say the love of my life, but she is amazing, an amazing Tiffany SA. But unfortunately, guys, she actually sold me the earrings, the my silver earrings, which is, I'll show you what I meant. The hardware earrings in silver. She sold me this earring, guys, and she is amazing. But unfortunately, she had already left Tiffany to work now in another boutique. So I don't have her anymore, which is really sad. But when I purchased the silver piece, I know silver pieces tend to be on a more budget friendly side, or like, I wouldn't say affordable, because even for silver it's still quite expensive. You are paying a premium for the brand. But I received it in this beautiful velvety box that comes with like satin interiors, you know, like look at that, like a puffy or like a pillow inside in this box. So I received these earrings in this beautiful nice box from Tiffany, and it didn't come in like just a normal box like this. No, it came in this beautiful box. So I expected that this ring will come in this beautiful box as well. But guess what, guys? The lady who actually, that wasn't the SA who sold me this, you know, this recent purchase. The lady who sold me this espresso cup was not, she was actually, it was her day off. It was a Monday. It was her day off. So she passed me into another SA, and apparently she is the manager in the Collins, I don't know, Collins boutique here or whatever in the city center. I'm not too sure if it's Collins. I think it's Burke. Anyway, so in the main Tiffany store in the city center. Now she said that usually with this type of piece, it comes only in a box, and then I will give you one of this like pouches for, you know, to keep your silver piece to prevent them from tarnishing, which is fine. Like it's part of the deal, right? But I wanted it in this nice box because, guys, I don't know how about you, but for me, it really counts, like the packaging and the experience, and it just brings a smile, you know, in like it brings me joy to know that I've got like a nice box from Tiffany. And yes, so I know it sounds really shallow, but I expected it to be in a box like this, because even though this is a silver piece, I got both a pouch and a box for my first, you know, silver piece from Tiffany, which was with that amazing SA a year ago. But yeah, she left the boutique already and worked for another brand, which is also very nice brand. And yeah, I cannot wait. She's actually really, really nice. Like, honestly, I could buy her coffee. Like, that's how nice she was. She really made me feel welcome. And don't let anyone ever tell you just because you're buying a silver piece from Tiffany that you shouldn't get the whole shebang, the whole experience. But that's how she made me feel. She was like quite hesitant, like the box apparently didn't fit. I'm just gonna put this back. But she said, oh no, like, you know, it's not. And then she was like kind of like not arguing with me, but she was adamant that I only need because it's a silver piece and this type of thing only comes in this packaging and not in this, nice box. But I said, I was actually ready to walk out, guys. And that was it. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, just, put it in the box. And then I said to her, one of the really, really lovely, I follow her on YouTube, and then she's also bought this Elsa Peretti piece. And I was like, Cassie Thorpe, she is amazing. I love her to bits. So yeah, and then she had this. She lives in New York and she has this exact box. And I know that the ring doesn't like slot into that small place there because the ring is, quite chunky. But still, she got this box. And I have to show that SA, guys. I have to prove to her that one of the very big influencer has, this type of box. Like, come on, why do I have to prove to you? I already told you, like, last year when I bought the hardware earrings, I got a box like so, and why won't you just give it to me? It's not like it's out of your pocket or something. And then she said, oh yeah. And then when I have to show her the video, I was like, come on. Like, I was in a rush during that. It was already getting dark, and yeah, I was just it just really left like a salty taste in my mouth. And I just, yeah, left, yeah, it was just not a good time. And I was quite affected by it, to be honest with you guys. I know that sounds very like shallow and irrational, but when I buy a piece, I want it to be packaged nicely and I want it to be in this specific box like everyone else has it. So yeah, so I had to fight for this box. Now, not that it makes any sense, but I'm quite happy though. Like, usually I'm quite like, I don't really like confrontation unless it's it's very shallow. It's just a box. It's just a nice, beautiful jewelry box. And then I just said, like, you know what, it's okay if it's not allowed. She said, oh no, I'll ask my manager. No, she didn't know that I've read the message from that other SA that was very nice to me when I bought the espresso cups. And she did say that it's her day off that Monday, and that her manager. So that person I was dealing to was apparently the manager, and her name was that. And then and then I was like, yeah, let's say her name is Thorn. So Rose Thorn, I don't know. But yeah, her name is like, I was like, oh my gosh, why is such a big deal for such a small thing? But I don't know if I'm overacting. So please still comment down below if I am. But I just really wanted this box, and I just felt it was unfair if I didn't get the box as well. But yeah, in the greater scheme of things, my husband said if that is your only problem in life, then he said he's winning. And who cares about this packaging and all that. But I just thought I might, tell you the whole story of what happened. But yeah, I love this piece, but I would say that customer service is, during that time, really made me feel really made me feel upset. And the weather has been a downer this past few weeks. It's winter, it's cold here, and I just didn't really need that. So yeah, but then again, I probably will not be buying anything from Tiffany anytime soon, or I will not go to the main boutique in the city. I might go to the mall. So I'm just not happy with the service that was provided. So, but I have this channel to share my thoughts and my views with you guys, but please take everything with a grain of salt. I am not a perfect human being, and she was very polite, and yeah, she just tarnished my experience a little bit. But I probably will not go back to that store anymore from that experience from her. I don't think I will. So yes, that's about it. I just didn't feel that welcome, and it wasn't a very good time. But I got the piece that I love, and I will stop talking about that because positive vibes and these videos. Yeah, although I must say, also a quick review, I've actually worn this ring once when we went out for dinner, and I would say that it's very comfortable. I love it. It's just, yeah, it's a stunning piece. Highly recommend and add it into my jewelry collection. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope everyone has a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!